There is something different about a Cancer ascendant. Some people move through life led by ambition, some are driven by curiosity, some are motivated by achievement, but Cancer ascendants are often guided by something much deeper. They are guided by feeling. They experience life not only through what happens around them, but through what happens within them. A moment that others quickly forget may stay in their heart for years. A simple act of kindness may become unforgettable. A harsh word may leave a mark long after it was spoken. Because Cancer ascendant is ruled by the moon is not concerned with status or power. It is concerned with the heart. It rules emotions, memories, nurturing, intuition, and the invisible world that exists beneath the surface of everyday life. As a result, Cancer ascendants often live rich inner lives that few people fully understand. From childhood, many Cancer rising individuals feel things deeply. They notice emotional atmospheres. They sense tension before anyone says a word. They can often tell when someone is hurting, even if that person is pretending everything is fine. There is a natural sensitivity here, not weakness, sensitivity. And there is a difference. Weakness breaks under pressure. Sensitivity notices what others miss. This gift allows Cancer ascendants to connect with people on a profound level. Many become the person others trust with their secrets, the person friends call during difficult times, the person who somehow knows exactly what someone needs to hear. Even when they are not trying to help, their presence often feels comforting. People feel safe around them because Cancer energy naturally nurtures. It protects, it cares, it remembers. And in a world where many people are busy trying to be seen, Cancer ascendants often become the people who truly see others. Home plays a special role in their lives. Whether it is their family, their roots, their memories, or the place where they feel emotionally secure, Cancer ascendants carry a deep need for belonging. They are rarely satisfied with success that feels emotionally empty. No matter how much they achieve, they still want a place where they can remove their armor and simply be themselves. For some, this becomes a loving family. For others, it becomes a close circle of friends. For others, it becomes a spiritual path or purpose that feels like home. But the search for emotional security often becomes one of the central themes of their life. One of the beautiful qualities of Cancer ascendant is loyalty. When they love, they rarely do so halfway. They remember birthdays, they remember conversations, they remember promises. They remember the small details that others overlook because their heart naturally invests itself in people. This makes them wonderful friends, partners, parents, and companions. Yet it can also make them vulnerable because when they care deeply, they can also be hurt deeply. The same heart that gives so much love can sometimes carry wounds for a very long time. Cancer ascendants often struggle with letting go, not because they want to suffer, but because memories mean something to them. A place, a relationship, a dream, a chapter of life. Even when something has ended, part of their heart may continue revisiting it. Sometimes they hold on to people long after those people have moved on. Sometimes they hold on to old versions of themselves. Sometimes they hold on to pain because releasing it feels like losing a piece of their story. Life eventually teaches them one of their most important lessons. You can honor the past without living in it. This lesson transforms everything. Another fascinating quality of Cancer ascendant is intuition. Many of them possess a remarkable ability to sense what cannot be logically explained. They often trust feelings before facts. Sometimes they know a decision is right before they understand why. Sometimes they feel uncomfortable around a situation long before problems appear. Sometimes they sense opportunities before others notice them. Their intuition becomes stronger when they learn to listen to it. Yet there is also a challenge, because the same emotional sensitivity that creates intuition can sometimes create worry. Their minds may revisit conversations. They may replay situations repeatedly. They may imagine problems that never actually happen, especially during stressful periods. Emotions can become overwhelming. The moon changes constantly, and the Cancer ascendants often experience emotional ups and downs that reflect this lunar nature. There may be days when they feel deeply inspired and connected to life, and there may be days when they retreat inward and need solitude. Understanding these cycles becomes an important part of self acceptance. Career paths for Cancer ascendants are often connected to caring, supporting, protecting, teaching, healing, managing, counseling, hospitality, real estate, education, psychology, healthcare, or creative fields. They tend to do best when their work feels meaningful. Money alone rarely satisfies them for long. They want to feel emotionally connected to what they do. Many Cancer ascendants find success because they understand people, while others focus only on numbers, systems, or strategies. Cancer often understands the human side of life, and that understanding becomes valuable wherever they go. Relationships hold immense importance for them. Love is not simply an experience, it is often a sanctuary. When Cancer ascendants commit, they usually seek emotional depth rather than surface attraction. They want trust, they want understanding, they want genuine connection, and once they feel safe, they can become some of the most loving and devoted partners in the zodiac. Yet their fear of rejection can sometimes create challenges because caring deeply means risking disappointment. Some become guarded after heartbreak, some build emotional walls, some convince themselves they no longer need anyone. But beneath those defenses, the desire for connection usually remains. Because Cancer is a sign of the heart, and the heart always longs to love. One of the hidden strengths of Cancer ascendant is resilience. People often underestimate them because of their gentle nature, but anyone who truly knows them understands something important. Cancer may bend, it rarely breaks. They have an incredible ability to survive emotional storms. Life may knock them down, heartbreak may wound them, loss may change them, but somehow they keep moving forward. Not through aggression, not through force, but through endurance. Like the ocean itself, they continue flowing again and again. As they mature, Cancer ascendants often undergo a beautiful transformation. The person who once depended heavily on external reassurance begins finding confidence within. The person who once feared change begins trusting life more deeply. The person who once carried everyone's burdens begins learning healthy boundaries. And the person who spent years searching for emotional security begins realizing something profound. The safest home is not always a place, it is a state of being, a relationship with yourself, a peace that remains even when circumstances change. If you are a Cancer ascendant, your journey is not about becoming the loudest person in the room. It is not about collecting the most achievements. It is not about proving your strength to the world. Your journey is about something deeper. It is about learning how to keep your heart open without allowing the world to harden it. It is about turning sensitivity into wisdom. It is about transforming emotional depth into compassion. And it is about discovering that your greatest gift was never your ability to protect others. It was your ability to feel life so deeply. Because in a world that often encourages people to hide their emotions, Cancer Ascendant reminds us of something timeless. The heart is not a weakness, it is one of the greatest sources of strength a human being can possess.